Hey YouTube, this is Steve over at Tower Genius. I want to do a quick important video. Actually, so if you go over to Google and you search cell tower lease rates, you'll see that as of I guess this month here, maybe August at some point, there was an article published by a fella named Adam Simmons on August 9th. He's a writer for Dgtl Infrastructure magazine, and it's an online article, and talks about cell tower lease rates. And you know, it is a very well written article. It's got some nice graphics, and it kind of breaks things down. I printed out a copy and I have it here in front of me. I'm looking at it, and you know, so on its face, you know, this is an informative, unbiased, right? There's no you know, there's really no hook here. He's talking about, you know, what is a cell tower lease rate? Cell tower lease rates, and he breaks it down. What are the drivers of cell tower lease rates? And, you know, on its face, I mean, it is an informative, you know, article talking about 5G cell tower lease rates, cell tower lease rates by wireless carrier, breaks it down. So, you know, the question is, you know, who is searching for this information? Really, this article is written based on publicly available information on master lease agreements, not on cell tower lease rates that, you know, Mr. or Mrs. Landlord or property owner are paying. The type of people that are actually searching for the information on Google, they're looking for information on, hey, I've been contacted for a new cell tower. What is it worth? Or, hey, I have a Crown Castle, I have a single carrier Crown Castle tower on my rural property out in Texas with AT&T on it in the year 19. What is that worth if I renew it? Or I have a 2-carrier SBA communications tower, you know, in whatever state that's in year 23 of the 25-year lease with 2 tenants that have been there for over 20 years each. What is it worth? So the article doesn't dive into this. It really, you know, it gives it's a general overview, and it's really written for people that are maybe invested in companies like Verizon, or, you know, they own stock with American Tower or SBA Communications or Crown Castle, and they wanted to really understand the business. The publicly available information on MLA. So the article really, if it was titled properly, it would be cell tower lease, master lease agreement rates. Because what it doesn't go into is, well, what if you have a tower on your property? Let's say you're a Crown Castle landlord, and I give you a perfect example. We had a Crown landlord gave us a call with AT&T on their property, and they were getting revenue share. And, you know, based on my calculations, you know, with what the revenue share percentage was that this property owner had, the cell tower landlord had in that lease agreement, we were able to figure out very quickly that AT&T in a rural property was paying, you know, Crown Castle over $8,000 a month based on the percentage of revenue share that property owner was getting. If you look here, you know, it says AT&T, Crown Castle, you know, they have 9,708 towers, $1,900 a month, 2% fixed. So, you know, I'm sure that the tower industry loves to have this information out there in the public, because, yeah, that's what it is, I guess, when they are acquiring a large bucket of towers. But the rents being paid out to the landlord are not, you know, based on these numbers, and it's just on these grandfathered towers. So if you have questions, again, you know, so the information, again, it's a well-written article, but it's written for the general public, not for the cell tower or cell site landlord. That's an important distinction to make here. I did actually reach out to the author of the article, and he did respond to me, so you know, give him credit for that. But you know, as far as people searching for help regarding, you know, you're gonna have to read the article twice, and you'll figure out that it's not, you know, this is not written for anybody that actually has a cell tower on their property. This is just for the general public. And, you know, I don't want to say it's clickbait, but, you know, the thing is, who searches for cell tower lease rates, right? Who's looking for that information? It's not, you know, not the shareholders that have, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of American Tower stock. It's the people that need help with their agreement. So that's my angle. Yeah. So we are looking to help you if you have questions about a cell tower lease valuation, or what the value is of a new cell site on your rooftop, or if you're looking to sell the lease, we can also help you with that. The article also goes into, you know, these valuations of towards the end of the article here. It says here, recent precedent M&A transactions for cell towers in the United States indicate that leases are being valued at the cash tower flow multiples of 30x and higher. Again, that has nothing to do with what they're paying a landlord. That has to do if, you know, a company like Everest Infrastructure has 1,000 towers and looking to sell it to Warren Buffett. You know, that's the type of multiples they're talking about, not the onesies, twosies, where a property owner is looking to cash out of their rental stream. So again, this is why finding credible information on, you know, on this bizarre industry, right? It's very esoteric. No one really knows anything about cell towers. Very few people, and you know, the article didn't go into private cell tower lease rates just because it's not available publicly. It's not out there. You're not going to find that information by doing research on the internet, as it was clear here. And you know, the author of the article did a good job based on the publicly available information that the industry puts out. And yeah, I'm sure Crown Castle, SBA, and American Tower love to have an article like this, because it says, hey, we only pay, you know, we only get $1,900 a month, escalating at 2% a year, so we can't pay you more money. Well, it's always good to get a second opinion. Thanks, and visit us at towergenius.com or give us a call if you have questions at 888-313-9750.